And welcome back to the European Open here in Newcastle under Lyme. We are at Players Lounge. Tom Jones taking on Aaron Davies. Danny Balshaw stayed with me as well. You've come to see your lad play.
Of course, of course.
You've got the best seat in the house. So he made an incredible last-ditch recovery. He was 7-6 down against 𝗪𝗏𝗃𝗀𝗃 in the last 32. Looking like he was waving bye-byes. But he's brought out the whip and got himself over the line.
He can do that, Tom. He can just flip frames around, the games around in minutes. He's looking good here, though. He's had a big break, but he overran that first one for that one down the rail. But I think he should be home from here.
Aaron Davies got here courtesy of an emphatic 8-2 win against Ryan Pisani of Malta.
That's a good win against Ryan as well.
Yeah,
right?
Ryan's been playing very, very well all
Very
weekend as well. Been
solid.
Yeah, people were saying he blew through his group.
Well, Ryan and Aaron were both in my group, and they were superb. I was actually 3-3 with Ryan, and then I missed 3 blacks in a row, and he beat me 6-3, and rightly so. But it could have been a different story. But again, that's why I'm commentating in these winning stuff. It's a clever shot, that.
Yeah, nicely played by Tom. Nice angle, get up for the red at the top of the table. Tommy Gunn has brought out the big guns. But it's funny because I was talking to Tom last night and he said, I'm playing well, I feel like I'm really on my cue. He feels like he's buzzing. He said he's up for it. He said he was going to win his group, he did. So he wasn't lying.
He says he's going to win every tournament as well.
Yeah, he told me that bit as well. Yeah, you got to have a bit of confidence.
Of course.
Nothing wrong with that at all.
Oh.
He's played that to come all the way back and just did not get into it enough.
I don't think he could hold, could he? But I think he's
Can he get it off the yellow?
I think he can just cut it in.
I think, yeah. Well, I think he can go off the yellow as well. Interesting one. Off the yellow he goes.
I know I keep saying it, but master and apprentice.
Nicely done there by Tom in the end. It doesn't matter how, it's how many.
Of course, yeah. What are we thinking about the hair?
Yeah, it's, well, it's different.
It's got a lot curlier, hasn't it?
It has definitely got curlier.
I said to him, I said, well, we'll pick a charity through Ultimate Pool and we'll auction off someone to shave his head and try and raise some money for a good charity. And he was up to it, to be fair, yeah. It just wouldn't be the same, I don't think. That's his kind of his symbol status.
It is.
He's not lacking confidence, let's put it that way.
No, that's would never be said about Tom.
I think he was struggling with his break as well. Again, and I think they just found. I'm just checking. He's got his break cue there. I didn't want to make the same mistake as Declan. He has actually got his break cue. Aaron was absolutely flushing them against me. Let's see what he's doing here. Oh, a bit strange that. Don't think he's hit them well. It's come out a bit messy, hasn't he?
Well, they were moving around the table.
Yeah.
They've come at a funny angle, to be fair. They can come at a funny angle. There's a lot came up to the left-hand side. You've got a big cluster there.
I think reds is his choice. I think he has to take the 3 at the top. Cheers, Tom. I think I was thinking he was playing the 2 at the right-hand side and then try and leave himself straight in the middle on the left to get on the 1 on the rail.
Don't forget, we've said it before, Tom is a maverick.
Yeah, he is. He is.
I do remember when I first, it was when I first came over to Ultimate Pool about 3 years plus ago, and he was on the Challenger. And a mate of mine, and I'm sure you know Barry Kelly.
Oh yeah, no Barry, yeah.
So Barry had come over to we were in Blackpool then, and it was just before I came over. I came over to come just look at Ultimate Pool, to be fair. So asked by Mark Quirk to come and have a look at these events. You know, think about coming back to do commentary and stuff.
Yeah.
I was wondering, have a look. You know, I was obviously very impressed. And then Barry said, "I'm going to go upstairs." He said, "Because there's a young fellow up there." He said, "On 𝗠𝗫𝗄𝗃." He said, "On 𝗠𝗫𝗃 his dad." And
his dad, yeah.
yeah, he said, and he's playing. So I've gone upstairs, and it was Tom. He was off to watch. And I said, he's a cracking player. He said, yeah, he's on the Challenger Tour. I said, he's not a pro. Then he said, no. And then the following year he got up because he came up, and then he was a pro.
Well, I play.
Funny enough, his first TV game, I was on the commentary for it.
Yeah.
And I said, wow, because he was out there smashing the ball. Oh yeah. It was great.
I play county with Barry, and I tell you this now, you don't want to get into a tactical battle with Barry, because
Barry.
It's not one you're going to win.
No. Yeah, when he captained Scotland, and you know, when I was playing for Ireland.
Tactically, mate, he's one of the best.
We've had some good laughs over the years. If he's watching, hello Barry. He's a good old boy.
I would recommend people going down to actually play with Barry.
No, I wouldn't.
To actually learn the tactical notes if they're struggling. That's a good shot by Tom there.
Yeah, he's a battler, all right, when he was playing international pool, Barry.
I think it's an important frame, this one as well, because they were a little bit messy. Just shows you how confident Tom is. He's took these really, really well. Just shows you how confident he is in his game at the moment. I know we got a bit of stick this week with the golf video we posted. I don't know if you've seen that online. So basically, I'm trying to teach him how to play golf.
Oh, you really?
Yeah.
Well, you got to tell everybody. I mean, you're an ex-professional golfer, aren't you?
No,
you got very low.
Yeah, I played to a decent a scratch +1 at one time, and
well, that's pro standard. Yeah, pretty much, let's be honest.
It is, but I can still top it off the tee. You know what I mean? I don't play as high a standard anymore. I sponsored a couple of pros on the like the Challenger tours and stuff, like the equivalent of what I'm on here for the PGA.
Right.
I just, yeah, it's a great sport to be out there. You know yourself. Good for the mind. But yeah, good hit by Tom. I took him to the driving range. He said, "Oh, I want to," because we're going on a few golf trips. So Tom was like, "Oh, you know, we want to come along. You know, I want to learn how to play golf." And yeah, it was an absolute disaster. I said, "It's a good job you're good at pool. Let's put it that way, because I don't know what he'd do." But that's online to see if you want to watch it.
I will have a look at that.
4 minutes of your life that you'll laugh. People compare it to the program The Office. That's basically
really
what it's like. Yeah.
Wow.
He tested me that day. He's on that bottom one. He's gonna have to take one of these to the middle, isn't he?
Phil Harrison on the hill against Neil Rayburn, 7-5. Sean Story on the hill against John Rowe, 7-4. John McAllister 4-1 up against Dave Fernandez. He lost the opening frame, did John McAllister? He's won 4 in a row. Just got to guide his cue ball now off these 2 rails, come through that gap of the 2 yellows. It's quite a big gap to come through, but he wants to make sure he gets just to the left of the 8 ball so he can play the red into the bottom left-hand corner. So he's got to be a little bit careful here with the cue balls, Tom. So there's the 2 cushions through the gap, comes out. I think that's pretty good.
It's fine there.
He loves it. He's already looked now to see where he wants to be on his last red. Yep, he's fine. So he comes round, double check. This is pretty much stop the cue ball dead. He does that, he's home and host and 3-0 up. He's played a slow roll.
Again, you can't play the slow roll there because the tables are so true. Cloth's great. Usually would have stopped it if you don't really know the cloth or the table or nothing.
Yeah.
The conditions are immaculate.
Well, he has come bouncing out of the blocks as Tom Jones. 3-0 now to the good against Aaron Davies. In this northern battle, really, isn't it? Tom from Birkenhead and Aaron from Manchester.
Yeah, I don't think Aaron's really the chance yet, has he?
No. No, you can't fault Aaron Davies for missing anything. He's had a dry break in there, which Tom reversed, and Tom's just broken dish there.
Well,
but the thing with Aaron is we are looking at one gritty, determined fellow. He's already won a tour event this year, so he's been behind. He's come back from all sorts of places.
And when he won that as well, you could see how much it meant to him.
Oh, brilliant.
He was ecstatic.
Yeah.
He's another one. He's very much like that. He's pinpoint with his position.
He's a very careful player.
Yeah. Doesn't miss a lot.
Well, he's finally made a ball.
Yeah. He's still not hitting them right, though, I don't think.
Oh, look at the leave.
Yeah, I don't think he's hitting the ball right where he want to hit it, because it's just coming out.
That's a nasty cluster everywhere, Danny. It's a right mess. Well, there's nothing really to take on. It's just going to have to play a safety here, really, and basically let Tom see if Tom wants to sort them out. And because Aaron will know Tom, and he'll know Tom wants to be aggressive, I think Tom will play a couple of safeties with him, and I think it will get to the stage where I've had enough of this, we're going to take a pot on.
Yeah, well, I think he is. Being 3-0 up as well, I think if Tom sees half a chance, he'll probably see it and go, well, I can go 4-0 up with half a chance, or go down 3-1 with the next break. So, because he's that confident, I know, speaking to Tom every day, he thinks if he breaks and pots one, he's going to take them.
Big hello to Stephen Wyatt in Texas. My commentating buddy, he is watching.
What a guy.
And he just said, who's that on comms with you? Is that Danny Bolshaw?
Yeah, I was actually saying to him out.
It is Danny Bolshaw, Stephen, yes.
I was actually saying to him out in the States, I was like, Stephen, come on, get me on the commentary. And I think he was a bit tedious, but I think he might let me on now on next time when we go out there. But yeah, he's very interesting. He watches Tom quite a bit, messages him as well. He's a big supporter. I think he wants to come over for one of Tom's money matches, which again, they look after us quite a lot when we get over there. So I'm quite happy to return the favour to get Stephen over, and it'd be a good take as well for them to see, how the lads play over here.
So your voice was recognised by a Texan.
Yeah. What a Texan. He doesn't play in the events, does he?
Rightly so.
I thought
rubbish.
I thought he could play.
He thinks he can play. Might as well take the mickey out of him now. Well, he's absolutely nowhere near.
Yeah.
He's bigger than me.
Yeah. He'll see you in 2 weeks.
He will.
Yeah.
I'll be running scared. He's my roommate.
Yeah. Nice fella. Good fella.
He is a lovely guy. So we got into a scrappy sort of battle now. As Aaron is the one to be the aggressor.
I think here he can play the rail, play the yellow over the pocket on the left, and then he could play right rail, and then the one above that he can go into the black, but it's last ball. So knowing the top lays, they don't really like to leave the last ball to go into it. But I think that's the. He might play into it now, but it's a bit risky. The only thing I'm worried about is if he sticks on the black and he's covered the other yellow with the reds.
Uh-oh.
Like that.
That has not gone as planned for Aaron Davies.
So for me, I think if he gets rid of the yellow over where the reds are and then leaves the yellow going into it last, he can play it as hard as he wants because he can push the yellow anywhere. But there's just too much traffic in the way, I thought. And it's very not like Aaron to do that. He's got to contain and safety, but that's all he's got here. I think Tom will play the loss of turn here and just off the red, pot the yellow, leave the white behind the reds. I think that's. Let me just have a look. Yeah, I think that would be the shot I would be playing. Hopefully he's seen it. Was he screwing off the red and going behind the yellow?
Aaron playing all the containing stuff.
Yeah, I think he can just touch this here. To be honest, I think playing Aaron on the clock will suit Tom. I don't think it suits Aaron as much. Obviously, he's a bit more methodical, isn't he? But I think it'll suit Tom a lot more. Has he left that up the top? A little bit of a swerve.
Yeah, I don't think he has. It's harder now for Aaron to get safe. Before he could just nudge his ball and then keep leaving Tom at the bottom of the table with no shot, but this is a bit more.
Playing the double.
Well, he's gone for the pot as he got it.
Yeah.
Oh, how's he got through that gap? The
It-
gap of all gaps, and
It must be the size of the ball exactly, mustn't it?
another look. Look at that.
Wow. I think he actually hit the yellow slightly. It did
Might
move
have done.
slightly.
But well, what a glorious chance here for Tom Jones to go 4-0. What's in the water with your boys from that club, the McNamara's? Eh?
I think. Do you know what I think it might be as well? It's a bit of like professional pride as well because they play each other and they're competitive every day, but at a high level, they're feeding off each other. They want to be top dog or top cat. You know what I mean? They want to be the guy that goes, "I beat him. He's the best. I'm the best." And obviously, you throw Dave in the mix. He's no gimme, is he?
No.
When we played in the pairs, he never missed a ball, never missed one ball. He was absolutely class, and I think it's just all a bit of a competitive streak with them all. They all want it. They all want to be the best, but it's good as well for the amateurs to see because they're trying to be competitive as well.
Well, these are tap-ins now for Tom, and it's going to be 4-0. The Birkenhead bomber.
There he is. Was it the fifth Beatle that Michael was calling him?
I can't remember. Well, this black for 4-0, and Tom Jones is having a field day out there. Aaron's first mistake. He had nothing to do with the first three. That was just all Tom Jones breaking and dishing and reverse dishing. That one was a mistake from Aaron, but punished by Tom Jones. He's halfway towards a place in the quarterfinal, bidding to be the first man to get there. Chris Hampson 3-0 up against Clayton Castaldi. Shane Thompson is through into the last 16, and so is Sean Story. Jaden Billingham 5-3 down against Liam White.
Liam.
I can also now say that 3 other matches have now started in this last 16, and Tom Cousins is trailing Jimmy Croxton by a frame to 0.
Oh, wow.
That's the only other frame that's completed. The other 2 matches are Josh Kane is playing Dom Cooney, and Brian Howcrow is playing Callum Singleton. They are yet to complete the first frame.
Jimmy must be listening to his own coaching. Must be coaching himself.
In fact, Josh Kane is just wandering out there now, as I say. The game's lit up. It's on table 13, Josh, if you're looking for it. So that's why there's no frame completed. He hasn't quite got to the arena, but it has been called out. That's why I just sort of looked at it. Have I just said your name? Is he? He's coming in to get his cue. This is like the cue storage in here.
Yeah.
For the pro players.
He slides in, slides out. He's about, isn't he?
Yeah. Big beaming smile on his face. So he's looked like he's looking forward to his showdown with Dom Cooney. I'm sure that will be a great game.
Made a good appearance at the darts last year. I don't know if you've seen the video.
Well, he was out there, wasn't he?
Yeah. And they interviewed him, and he made a bit of a goat sound, and that was it. He didn't speak any words. I'd suggest you, if you're out there now, you can find it online. But he just made the sound of a goat, and that was it. and went back to watch the darts.
Yeah, got himself a job as an extra on All Creatures Great and Small.
I think Alan's taking this as a bit of insurance here. Even if he misses, he's got the pocket.
That is not going to go in. Oh, has he got the pocket?
No, he has not.
That is just wobbled out and left him. Well, maybe
this
a gap the size of the 𝗪𝗁 tunnel.
It is. This is big. If Tom takes these now, I think it'll be a long way back.
Well, it's handy that plant was on as well, and you look at him, and where the black is, he's got those 2 reds that are nicely placed near it. He hasn't got. It's not as if he's got a career all the way around the table to get there.
No. Plus he can play it off the yellow.
This is unbelievable. I mean, 5-0. You know, we're talking. Aaron Davies is some player, and I know he's just made another error, but Tom must be in dreamland as he's looking at the table thinking, "Aaron, it's 5-0."
Again, with Tom, he's got the belief. He's got a lot of belief.
Will he get excited? Will he? I mean, you're going to know him a lot better than I will.
It's funny because obviously he plays a lot of money matches, and he doesn't really get excited on the table. When all the balls are down and potted, he'll give it the fist pump and all.
Yeah, no, that's fine. But I mean, will he get?
No, he doesn't really get nervous. I think the most.
Well, there's a difference. So you get excited, a bit of adrenaline rush, and do something too quick.
Yeah.
Will he steady himself?
I think so. Yeah, I think again playing with the other lads, he's took that away from them. You know, he knows when to calm, when to have a look, when to, and again, I know his dad's pretty hot on him.
Yeah,
very, very hot on him, and you know, Tommy Senior being a great player himself.
Yeah, of course.
He's very hot.
They played together in the doubles, didn't they?
Yeah, he's very hot on that topic of, you know.
Perfect.
taking your time and don't be getting excited. And the frame's
Well,
not
that's it,
over.
because he's bouncy around the table and
Yeah.
he's quite quick and,
Yeah.
you know. Well, this for 5-0.
Thomas,
Wow.
that's a mistake because the yellow now goes. He hasn't.
He's played it too much into the cushion.
Yeah. I take it all back. Yeah, he does get excited. He gets too excited.
It just...
That's just a little bit of lack of concentration there. Again, he's probably cued as well. It probably says 4-0. So he's probably maybe had he loves a little side eye, Tom. He loves to look up and see who's watching. And he's missed it. Wow.
But he's left a snooker. But I'll tell you, well, for me, I go twice across.
Yeah.
Cue just the other side of that left-hand middle pocket, off that cushion, back to the right cushion, and back over and try and kick that black in the corner.
Is the jaws not on? Come
I
on,
think I'd rather be nearer the cushion to play that. I mean, he's going to go one cushion.
Yeah.
I prefer two.
Just above the grunt.
Because but you could go wide with this.
Oh, wow, he's gone straight in off.
The two, I just think the two was easier.
Controllable.
And if you don't put it, you leave in the cube. Well, I think you're going to be close to potting it the other way. You certainly can't go in that pocket with the cue ball.
No,
if you go that way.
Absolutely not. You can only be cushion first, can't he? Aaron getting thrown a lifeline here. And again, I think it's massive, this frame, because Tom goes 5-0 up. Aaron's sitting there going, how long is it going to take me to drive home? And when's the next comp? Whereas now...
Well, you got 20, we're not quite halfway through the match, but 5-0.
It's a big statement.
Yeah, I think so.
I always think with football as well, if you go 2-0 up, it's okay. But if you go 5-0 up, the game's over.
I'll tell you what.
Wow.
I mean,
wow. Wow. That was interesting.
Yeah, there's a little bit of, I don't know, it looked a bit edgy.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's 4-1. So Tom didn't get his 5-0 lead, and he'll be kicking himself a bit there. But still in a good position. Somebody said to Tom beforehand, you'll be 4-1 up.
He would have bit your arm off.
Absolutely. Chris Hampton, 3-1 up against 𝗏𝗃𝗃. John McAllister, 5-2 up against Dave Fernandez. Jaden Billingham, 6-4 down against Liam White. Those three matches are the last ones in the last 32 being played. Everybody else is completed. Brian Halcrow has taken the opening frame against Callum Singleton in the last 16. Jimmy Croxton, 2-0 up against Tom Cousins.
Here he goes again. He's probably listening to his own coaching, Jimmy. You know how much he loves it. And to be fair, he's exploded. He's done really well, hasn't he? I see it everywhere. He's good feedback from it. So and he's really took that well this year.
He has. He really has. And his game is certainly elevated. He's getting deep in tournaments. And I said to him when he was in the commentary box in between ripping him a new one.
Of course.
That he's knocking on the door of I think maybe landing something.
Of course, yeah.
Because his game is getting... Well, he's got rid of the silly errors.
Yeah. And he's took it serious now because he's full-time. And again, all the effort...
He was going willy-nilly for everything,
He was.
And don't get me wrong, I think it's great, but there is a time where you just got to stand back and think, hang on a minute, not now.
Yeah.
We'll wait a couple of shots. And he's brought that in. So his mistakes are fewer.
Yeah.
And his results are obviously better.
I remember playing him in 𝗏𝗃𝗃𝗃 club when we opened. We had kind of a pro-am invite Christmas one. It was great. And Jimmy stayed the night and he played the next day. And I remember playing him and I didn't really know much about him. And I beat him like 10-6. And I was like, he's given me a lot of the frames there and he's made a few mistakes. And then about a month ago, he come up to Crosby and I never seen the table. And I thought, wow, he's come from, like, honestly, he's just, as I say, no mistakes. He rolled everything in. He was class. So it just shows you that the hard work that you put in, you're gonna get it out.
Absolutely. Now then, is Aaron Davies going to make some inroads after pinching that first frame on his side of the scoreboard?
I think he's good here. I think he can play. He can take this one and then obviously the middle or the right ball or either order. I think he's good in any order here.
He's certainly in no rush because he's got plenty of time on the match clock. Just gone over the halfway mark. He'd have liked just to stopped a bit shorter there.
Yeah.
Make this a bit easier. He's okay though. Could just probably roll this in gently. Oh
wow!
How was that still Potter playing it off the black ball? He's got really, really lucky here. Yeah. I mean, as lucky as you can get, because he's landed on his last ball. Where he's pushed the 8 ball, it goes in the bottom left-hand corner. He's left him an angle where he can screw back.
Yeah.
I mean, that's massive fluke.
He did put his hand up to show that, but I don't know how it's gone.
I don't know how he's hit it.
Yeah.
How's he hit the red into the black? Where's the cue ball going? Well,
I have to have another look at that.
Yeah, that was a weird one. Really was. Well, the result is Aaron Davies is now 4-2, but that was a really... Here we go. Look at this.
Wow.
How was...
I don't know what's gone forward.
That is the strangest shot I think you'll ever see. What's certainly up there. Because by rights, you shouldn't pot the ball. But,
no.
But he's played it at some pace, but because he's played it into the black so thin, it's not moved that far, but it's moved,
slid, yeah.
It's moved perfectly.
Big frame for Tom now. I think if he comes out and break dishes and puts a little bit of a statement on the game, back on the game, let's say, I think it should stand him in good stead. And he has been breaking massive. Oh, he's been unlucky there. See, these are the things in the game as well, so that, you know, he's missed the black to go 5-0 up. It's 4-2 now, and he's broke. It's a good break, but it's gone messy. And, you know, games like this can just turn on the head straight away.
Absolutely.
I think the only... If the red passes the black, the one next to the yellow, I think he can play on the rail and bump the yellow out. But I don't know, that's going to have to be his second to last on his last ball, I would say, to stay on the black. But he's going to have to be perfect to get on it. Here's the famous wig there. Very, very 𝗪𝗁𝗪𝗁, isn't it? Now, do you think he's got enough angle here to bump the yellow?
I think he wants a bit more. I mean, you can play it, but you're thumping it.
Yeah. Yeah, that was. I don't think that was the shot. I don't think he had the choice though, did he? He's struggling here now. I think you can drop this in, drop the middle. But
can he get the red off the yellow into the middle? He's having a look.
I mean, it's very Tom Jones, isn't it? That shot. Very Tom Jones. I mean, for me, I'd probably take the bottom, roll the middle in and try and leave myself an angle. He is. Is he playing it off? I think he's playing off the second yellow in the middle. Yeah, he is.
But that's what I said. The one I thought he might play it when he was there a second ago because he drops onto the ball at the bottom. Maybe thinks he can roll this and hold onto the red up the top. He's still got to make this shot. This is tough.
Oh,
he's got it.
Oh, he's been unlucky as well.
Ooh, yep.
I think... Can you see that? I think the only
Wait
shot...
for thin cut into the top left.
That's the shot, isn't it? And then just pray.
So wafer thin, top left-hand corner. He's got it.
Thomas. I mean, he hasn't left himself. I don't know where this finish is coming from. We say it's very Tom Jones, this finish in the club. That's what we say.
If he gets these, I mean, we're talking, this is a 5-star, crazy, crazy finish. I mean, already he's potted 2 ridiculous balls.
Yeah.
This one's even harder than the previous 2.
He might be an off here. Oh, wow. He's on it as well.
Yeah, that was close.
And you just don't... Listen, Aaron's good enough as he is. You don't need to give him these chances because he'll just say, thank you very much.
Well, he's right back in this match, and it was, you know, he was looking at 5-0 down not very long ago. And Josh Kane, 2-0 up against Dom Cooney. No change in the other 2 games out on that arena. Liam White is on the hill against Jaden Billingham at 7-6. Chris Hampson still 3-1 up against Clayton Castoldi. John McAllister is 5-3 up against Dave Fernandez. Those 3 games there are still in the last 32.
Yeah, I was speaking to John before. We went, had some food, and obviously when he's not playing, he's the dad, and when obviously his missus is not playing, she's the mum. So it's good to see what they're doing. I mean, if the baby doesn't grow up to be a pool player, then I don't know what.
Yeah, exactly.
What they're gonna do.
Aaron, another player with the pouch. He tapes up his right pocket. Do you notice that?
No.
Have a look at his trousers on his right side. He's got black tape on there because when he cues, his pocket comes out and it tickles his hand.
Oh right.
Because
like kinda, yeah.
Because his cue comes so far.
Right. Okay.
Into his body, it was tickling his cueing hand.
Didn't know that.
Yeah. So he always just tapes it up with black tape. You can only see it when you're very close in. But anyway, regardless of that, it's 4-3. Aaron Davies is now 3 in a row and right back in this match.
And you can bet your bottom dollar here that a break dish is probably coming now from Aaron to make it 4-4. It's the way pool goes.
It's the pool gods.
It is. The cyborg back in the game.
Yeah, this is a man never gives in. He's a real, like I said before, just gritty, determined competitor.
I was made up for him when he won it, and especially his celebration as well. It was like it was elation, wasn't it?
It was. Yeah, well, that's been the poster all season, really, for Ultimate Pool.
He's a nice fella as well. Really, really nice guy.
He is.
England player as well. He's not getting that break at all.
Yeah, this one looks a bad one there.
I think he might have to go cut break because I don't know if he's hitting it. Is he hitting it? Yeah, he's just catching the left side. He's not hitting it flush. I think he's got too much angle on the. I mean, one thing I can say, I break the balls really well, so I feel like I can commentate and say on other people's breaks.
You just can't pot them afterwards.
I can pot a few. I just miss blacks. That's a great shot by Tom there. Very aggressive, coming out, not changing the style, going for them. Yeah, and I think he's just got a little bit too much angle because if you go wide but don't get the front ball flush, it does leave it a bit messy. And I know a lot of the players are going second ball down from the corner, but again, you've still got to make solid contact with the ball. Just got to be a bit careful here. What have we got then coming up then? So have we got, is it the Pro Cup, is it? Next?
Last woman standing will be the next
Oh.
tournament. That'll be here.
That'll be good. And then the mixed,
And
is
then
it?
it's the Pro Cups. We still got the Monday night stuff that's
of
going on.
course,
Obviously.
yeah. And then the Pro Cup is that just after Christmas, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know there was a few qualifiers today for that.
27th of December, I think.
Yeah, that'll be good.
This last red. And this is to stop the rot. Get some breathing space back for Tom Jones.
Thomas. Wow, Tom. I think he's rushed that a little bit. I was actually just about to say that if he just needs to take a little 5-10 seconds there and just settle himself.
Yeah, that's a bad one there.
Because he's going to get on himself a little bit now. When the head goes in the hands, he's just going to get a little bit on top. But he's playing well, really well. He just needs to just take a little step back. Oh, that's a loose one from Aaron there. Wow. Not quite. Can he see that one to the corner? Even so, I don't know if he's going to play.
I can tell you, Liam White has put out young Jaden Billingham.
Oh, wow.
8-6. So he will play Ian Alley later this evening in the last 16. Local boy Liam.
He had a good
Great
run.
result for him.
Yeah, but he had a good run in the last Pro Series, didn't he? Was it semis?
Yeah.
Played John. I think he's being aggressive here. I think that's the only thing he's got on, hasn't he? He's missed it. Tom has got absolutely luck there. All the luck in the world.
Oh. Thank you, Tom says.
Wow.
You see the face of relief there. Because that would have sat in the mind for a while, that long black,
Yeah.
because he's pretty straight as well.
Yeah. He's just said, "�'𝗲𝗡 missed that black." It's dead easy, Tom. You missed it.
Aimed in the wrong place.
Yeah. And it's unlike Tom that, because you see a lot of players who they DQ across the ball a lot, or DQ left to right, or what. Tom's very straight in queuing, and I know I've got a bit of a cue across a little bit, so I unintentional side. But with Tom, he's a very straight cueist.
Yeah.
You can see it when you're right in front of him.
Cousins is off the mark. He's pulled one back. He's 2-1 now behind against Jimmy Croxton. Josh Kane 2-1 up against Dom Cooney. Hal Crow and Callum Singleton are 1 apiece.
Tell you what, that's a good mix of game, isn't it? Hal Crow and Singleton.
Yeah.
Singleton, great player, great potter. Honestly, we played them in the doubles and we never seen the table. We were 3-0 down, him and Josh, and they were unplayable. And then Hal Crow, I remember watching, was it last year that he was 5-0 up or 6-0 up on Mellon?
Yeah.
Yeah. And he can do that. He can just switch it on. But
he won that 8-2.
Yeah, he's a bit like our mate Barry, innit? He loves a grind. If them two played each other.
He did do in the old rules. Wow.
Yeah.
Still 2 matches lurking about in the last 32. John McAllister 5-4 up against Dave Fernandez. Chris Hampson 4-1 up against Clayton Castoldi of Malta.
That's good for Chris. Chris comes a lot to the club, a lot of the flyers, big supporter. So, and he plays quite well. So I've been looking for him to have a good little run.
Yeah. I think we're just waiting for the return of Aaron Davies. And he's back. So Jones to break off frame number 9. He's 5-3 up. That's a really good break.
Yeah. Now, you see the difference there in the way Tom hit them and the way Aaron's hit them. Like
that is enormous.
You know, he isn't as wide. Yeah.
You said about hitting him flush. That was flush.
Well, he isn't as wide on the bulk line, and he's making sure that he's hitting.
Very similar break that one there that Tom did to Phil Parkin. It's when he pulls back, it's a slight lift and
bang.
But it's all in a timing, like a tee shot.
Yeah, of course. And I think as well with the lower tables, the Rassons, the old Supremes, they used to jump. Remember, and the white was flying everywhere. But because obviously it's a lower centre of gravity.
Taking on the tricky part here. This is the hardest ball on the table for him.
Missed.
Wow. Wiped its feet.
Again, I think that's because of the new cloth and it's super fast. And
any harder, that would have stayed out.
Yeah. I think, though, I think it was the right shot. I think he's got lucky to pot it. But I think, again, looking at it, was the right shot. Take the hardest ball. Do you think he could screw up for it now?
I'd like to play the one in the middle, play the one at the top.
Yeah.
Then come down.
Yeah, he's
hello.
Going to leave it.
I don't know, it just feels tricky for some reason. I don't know.
No, I agree. I think, is he going to have to play this with side or go into the red? I don't know what he's thinking. Is he just going to drop across? Yeah. I think
does the yellow pass into the top right corner? I think it just squeaks in. So we look there. I think that.
Right, okay.
I'm
so
thinking because you could pop the one in. Well, either way, you can get the cue ball to go in that direction. So you can pop the one in the middle. Looks like he's digging here. Okay, yep.
Yeah, you good call there, Tom, because he can come up and then slide past the middle pocket.
Yeah, you could screw behind the red that's to the left of the black. If that'd be very pinpoint going that way though. But
looks like he's looking in the gap on the right side, but only Tom knows.
Oh, nice handy bump there.
I mean, he hasn't played that, but
no,
he's going to take
about
it.
25 apologies there because he's not he's not the black ball into a position where it now goes into the middle.
Of course.
He's used the red ball as a buffer to, and obviously hitting
just
the black ball
the rail,
to his side as well. So
he'll just play this off the red, off the rail, just like that. I think though, obviously Aaron had one, didn't he, where he's blasted it, it's gone off the black and in, so it swings him roundabouts, doesn't it? Big frame this. I think that's important as well. 6-3, 10 minutes left. Is it 15 seconds from the 10 minutes?
It is indeed.
Yeah, so it'll suit Tom. Obviously, Aaron likes to take, just a little bit more time, but I think Tom on the 15, he plays probably on a 7-second shot clock, so I don't think it'll affect him too much. But that was a big frame.
Yeah, huge there. 6-3 now, Tom Jones. Like you say, with the clock now firmly on Tom's side. Yes, we've seen some ridiculous things in the past with Ultimate Pool. Chris Melling, last tour event, rattling off 3 frames in 3 minutes and 1 second, forcing a 6-red shootout when he played Zach Shepard. And winning that as well. I think he went on to win that tour event on top of it.
It's a very Chris Mellon thing to do, that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Let's see if Aaron can...
Doesn't happen that often. Jimmy Croxton 3-1 up now against Tom Cousins.
The coach. Is that what we're going to have to call him instead of the Joker?
Well, he is on home turf.
That was a bit better. See how he's flushed the front ball, and they've come out a lot better there.
Yeah, well, Aaron wants open frames now as well. He doesn't want anything that's tactical to run that clock down.
And believe it or not, Tommy, I know he's all gung-ho, and he is a very, very good tactical player.
Yeah.
Very, very good. I think he was he world champion under 21 or under 18s black ball? I think so. But you know, he's got the skill set to do it. He just obviously loves the attacking feature of the game. But I play a lot of county with him, and he has got that game in him where he can, if it has to go tactical, he knows the right shots to play.
You heard that little ding, the bell in the background. That is now signalled after this shot. It will be 15 seconds a shot.
I think he's got lucky there to play on the double. That's gone in.
That's lucky.
Wow. Wow. What are we seeing in the last two frames here? He's absolutely perfect as well to roll through.
Yeah. Yellow
on the rail. He's missed it. Wow. I haven't seen Aaron miss this many balls. He must be flustered. He's definitely, from the ball he missed in the previous frame, he must be a little bit flustered from it.
This is a huge long red now into this bottom right-hand corner for Tom Jones. He knocks this in and mops these up on the hill. What's he going to have? About 7 minutes left.
Yeah.
You know, you're thinking that's locked the match up.
Yeah.
Not gone.
See, I'm glad that he's played a little safety there, because it just reiterates what I was just saying.
You see the urgency now in Aaron Davies when he just trotted out there.
I think he's going to try and play the yellow and get behind the other yellow.
Yeah, I think.
I don't think he can see it. Oh, he's had to swerve. Yeah, he's had to swerve it. So, see, I think that Tom can take this into the corner and then still leave that same shot.
I think he should have gone.
Yeah,
I know he played that. So I think because he knocks that in and mops these up. I mean, yeah.
Again, what I was saying previously, he is very, very good tactically as well.
Yeah.
So, but obviously, it only takes one shot to Aaron to put him in trouble, and he's lost the frame here. And I think Aaron can do that now. Little half ball behind the yellow. Does that squeeze in the middle? He's looking at it.
Tell you what, I think it does, you know. Try to play it cushion and off the yellow.
Now this is big. I think you're right there as well, Tony. I think the first opportunity there, if he cues it in, the frame's over and he's 4 up. And he's refused it, hasn't he, trying to be a bit cautious. I think he's got a little bit of traffic to get through to make sure he's on the black. I think he's going to play a touch of right and come right down to play it in the middle. He's gone round. See, he's got.
That's
fortunate.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is a thin cut, and obviously Aaron's missed a few recently, so it's a big ball. This. It's a good shot. Yeah, I think you've got a good point there, To, where if he takes that long, even if he does miss it, the white's still going in the same position, isn't he? Obviously, he's still big favourite, but could be seeing a 6 red. Who knows?
Well, it's all still in the equation here. So 6-4. Just over 6 minutes. Chris Sampson 6-1 up against 𝗘𝗃𝗲𝗿. McAllister and Dave Fernandez 5 each. So they're having a right royal battle down there.
Tom hasn't caught them at all.
Tom Cousins back at 3-2 against Jimmy Croxton. Josh Kane leading Cooney 3-2 as well. Brian Halco, Callum Singleton is 2 apiece.
Can you see that yellow at the top? If he can, I think that, yeah, he's going to go yellows. See, it's big now because it's, you know, there's 5 minutes 40 now. Aaron can take these quickly, and it's his break next. So we could be seeing a 6 red. That's a good shot. He can just soft screw over now. Leave himself a little angle.
Well, we're under 5 minutes. Aaron Davies, yellow down into this bottom right-hand corner. Not much to do with the cue ball, just drop it in. Running a big risk there.
Wow. I think he can screw off the red, but he's relying a little bit on luck here.
There's a lot of moving parts now. If it,
yeah,
I can get through.
There's no way.
Oh, wow, that was so tight. He was very fortunate. So just drops this yellow, and he wants to push that red out of the way, so he's not queuing over it.
Camera's playing tricks on us.
Played that well.
Good finish.
So 6-5 coming right up. Plenty of time. There's plenty of time for about 5 frames if you're Chris Mellin. And there we are, 6-5. All comes back to Tom not taking on that long red.
Yeah, I think so. I think also, obviously 3 minutes 50 now. If Aaron, I don't know if it's in Aaron if it's in his benefit to break dish now, because Tom's got the next break. So obviously if he breaks dish, he'll try and use his extension all his time and run the clock down to about a minute. That's got to be in his remit, but I don't know if it's worth the risk in breaking dish and then let Tom break, because Tom could break for the match.
Yeah.
But again, I've never been in a, well, I've been in 1 6 red in the pairs, but we had about 40 seconds to beat, so we were all right. And he's dry.
No, he's not. Oh, yes, he is.
And it's messy. I think Tom might just roll up onto this red on the rail here, because there's not. I don't think there's a pot on. And he'll use all of his extension all his time he can, just to try and run the game out a little bit, because Aaron obviously has to go. But I think he might just be able to play the red and then leave the white on the red. Just like that.
Yeah, well, this is where you want to be the one that's 6-5 up.
Yeah.
Playing this sort of frame.
He pot that in the corner.
He's going to have a go. He has to force the issue.
Yeah.
You know.
I mean, if he gets
it's
it,
not
he's
panic.
got a great chance.
Yeah, it's not panic stations, but it's a slight emergency, let's say.
Oh, wow. He hasn't left much, has he? Has he left a 3-ball plant into the middle? So I don't think he'll be taking that on. I mean,
hey,
I'm
all for a mad shot, but
but it's a quick. Oh wow!
what's he left? There is work to be done there on reds.
Yeah, I think he's going to have to go stripy reds, isn't he?
Well, yellows and take up the, you're doubling the ball. I think I'll go yellows.
Right, okay.
I think that they're easier. You've got that double.
Yeah.
I think you think, right, well, it's the double. Oh, he didn't want that.
See,
but he didn't. You're leaving the double.
Of course.
But going the other way, I don't think you can get the reds. I think that red doesn't go in that bottom corner.
Right, okay.
That's why he's taking the yellows.
I think we've lost the match clock.
Yeah,
there.
it's not. We certainly haven't got 42 minutes left.
I mean, Aaron would want the 42 minutes, but I don't think it is. Play the double.
Yeah, I think they're going to have to stop for a second there because. Yeah, there's not a lot. I think there's about, we think there's about 2 minutes and something, wasn't there?
Yeah.
It's definitely under 3 minutes.
2:17.
And we're just hearing it was 2 minutes and 17 left on that clock, so it just has to be readjusted.
A lot of drama in the game. It's had everything, hasn't it?
Well, it is Aaron at the table. Tom's smiling. I think he's quietly confident inside that Aaron's not going to clear up here in 2 minutes and 17 seconds. He feels that he's going to get at least another go at the table, Tom.
Yeah.
And if he does, he's just got to knock away a few reds.
Yeah.
In his, doing it in 13, 14 seconds. Knock them away.
Of course.
Just eat the clock away. First thing he does, he walks the table. Oh, no, he's already used it.
He's used it. Yeah, he's used the extension.
Yeah, just looking there at the...
I think he had about 6 or 7 seconds left, Aaron, to hit the ball.
I don't know how it's gone from 2 minutes 17 to jump to 42 seconds. That's one of somebody down there's let the hand slip on a button somewhere.
Well, if it was Mellon playing, and he's called the magician, so
we're off.
Take it from him.
Yeah. So there we are.
Here we go.
Got to play that double now.
Oh,
wow.
I mean,
no.
And he's going to be.
And look at that rescue ball. That is one of the biggest flukes I've ever seen.
And the yellow. Do you think that yellow goes past the red, off the red?
Of course it does.
Wow.
Bound to, isn't it? I mean, the rescue ball, the fact that he's got the fluke, it wouldn't have mattered if that yellow hasn't come over as well.
Tom can't watch.
Ugh. But the black still, I mean...
it's going to be a good shot to get on the black. So we still got a bit of work to do. And Tom does have the next break.
Well, this is it. The yellow goes into the knuckle, into the red and back. Deep screw shot. Got it. Now, how is he going to land on this black?
Oh.
He can see it.
Yeah.
Now then, it's into the side rail, bottom left-hand corner. Goes behind that red.
It'll be some finish.
Off the cushion, just before the middle. And he's going to the bottom left-hand corner.
Oh, wow.
How close was that? And a smile from Aaron. Oh, incredible.
He needs to think here, Tom. Just pot a couple of balls. Run the clock down. Don't have to take... Obviously, in a normal finish, you'd be taking the rail first and going there, but he just needs to slow down, not get excited, and he's home. And he's played well, to be fair. He come out like a rocket, didn't he? Then, obviously, to go 5-0, but I think he's been lucky enough in the game, but I think he's played well enough to win it.
Yeah. Well, that is going to be it. He's going to knock this ball in over the bag, and that will be enough to put Tom Jones into the quarterfinals. Bangs the table with delight as he defeats a very game Aaron Davies. Had some twists and turns, but Jones is through. And doesn't he just love it?